Hey, Miguel Arati back here on the Cage Rage podcast, and we're going to do another one of our Wage Rages. We got boxing on the schedule here, and ESPN Plus app is going to be airing Boxing Friday from the Emirates Golf Club in Dubai. So we've got odds for 3 of the fights. There's been a main event that's fallen apart for them. They have Aliu Bamidele Lasisi, a Saudi Arabian fighter, I believe, that has been fighting locally there, and he's in a title fight. He was last listed to be fighting Kevin Leyva, but that fight is falling apart, and I'm sorry, Lasisi is Nigerian. He's been fighting out of Dubai, and right now he's facing TBA. So that's the main event. That's for a vacant WBC title at super flyweight, an international title. So a regional title there, or a little bit more than a regional title. Lasisi looking to go 13-0. At any rate, we do have odds for some of the fights, and not a huge name recognition on some of these fights, but we'll see if we get any interesting fights out there. I think that we do have potential for some of them to be interesting. You got Larry Abarra at minus 270 taking on Raymond Commey. This fight's at Bantamweight in 8 rounds. Abarra fights out of Dubai also, so you could call him the local fighter. He's 6-3-1. Commey very experienced at 19-7, and probably has more fights than that out of Ghana. Well, if you can't get Richard Commey, I guess you get Raymond Commey, right? Commey, I guess back in the 2016 time period, fought in China after a long winning streak, and that was for an international title. Since then, he hasn't fared so well. About a 500 record against a little bit better competition. And here they're bringing him in. He's at 19-7, and they're bringing him in, I think, to net Abarra a win. The local product looking to get a win there. And like I said, Abarra at minus 270. Super middleweight action. This is an interesting one. You've got Cesar Tapia is the big favorite. He's at minus 1175. He's a hard-hitting Mexican who's built up his boxing career in Australia. So he's moving maybe faster up the learning curve than your typical Mexican fighter, and that's because, you know, he's not having to go through the grind of fighting from when he was 16 years old, etc., etc. So at 9-0, he's looking to go 10-0. He's just 20 years old, and he would be the one guy that you can label a prospect here on this card. And you know, we'll see if he comes out and becomes a bigger fighter. But he's a big favorite over Gaganpreet Sharma. Sharma at plus 650. Sharma 8-1 out of India. India not a boxing hotbed, but he won his first lost his first pro fight, and he's won every fight since. So stayed with it, and basically at 8-1, he is going to provide Tapia with his toughest test on paper to date. So we'll see if that's interesting. That's at 8 rounds. And then for fun, you get a 10-rounder. Tiffney taking on David Oliver. Joyce out of Ireland, Tiffney out of England. So you get England versus Ireland, that rivalry here in the Emirates. And right now you got Joyce, the Irish fighter, at minus 610, Tiffney at plus 425. Hey, you know, when you got an Ireland versus England rivalry match, especially in a match like this, you know, no matter what, these are younger fighters, or, you know, fighters you know, that don't have world level experience yet. So when you're talking about getting a fight, you know, outside of your country and taking a road trip and stuff, you know, it becomes a big deal. So this, you could easily say, is the biggest fight of both guys' lives, and they get to do it in the Emirates, and it's England versus Ireland. To me, you could throw the odds out the window. Tiffney plus 425, as I said, Joyce at minus 610. Those are the odds. We're going to look at these on fight day after the weigh-ins. The fights are probably going to be early Friday because of the time difference. So check your local listings on ESPN Plus for start times. I'm Miguel Arati for the Wage Rate.